I can drop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm no Elias K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.
The legendary sprinter Shelly-Ann FAKE has recently concluded her athletics track and field career. She ran 11 seconds in the finals at the World Championships, and then she went on to run the 4x1 where they finished with a silver medal behind the United States. And that was just to top off her final race for her final season in her career. Now, a week or so after the championships, there has been news floating around online. I haven't seen it from a single credible source, but the headlines read, Shelly-Ann FAKE signs multi-million-dollar Netflix deal. And the subtext reads, Olympic legend Shelly-Ann FAKE will reportedly have docuseries in her name that'll chronicle her legendary career after signing a multi-million-dollar deal with Netflix. Jamaican sprint queen has reportedly signed a $13.5 million deal with Netflix for 7 episodes that'll chronicle her inspiring journey in sprinting. And this made me highly skeptical because I saw this on Facebook posts. I saw it on Instagram posts. I haven't seen it on a lot of unofficial news articles, but I haven't seen a single news article or news outlet report on this type of nonsense. And not to say that it's nonsense, but if you just break down the logistics of the whole thing, why would Netflix invest $13 million into a track and field docuseries when they know they aren't going to get anywhere near that in return? They're skeptical to even give high-selling comedians these type of numbers when they're going to see a return on their specials and things of that nature. So it just logically didn't make sense to me. I'm like, I don't see a track person getting 13, especially like a non-American track person garnering the attention enough to even get $13 million when it comes to a docuseries. I don't see that. So I went and hit up my boy who works for Netflix, and I was talking to him about it. He was pretty much like saying the same thing, and he also had never heard of this alleged docuseries that supposedly his company is producing and supposed to be putting out. And he was also telling me that there is no way in hell on God's green earth that Netflix is going to pay a track runner $13 million for a docuseries, or really even produce a docuseries for a track runner. The only way a track runner would have to get a docuseries is if they personally create the docuseries themselves and attempt to sell it to Netflix. And even then, they wouldn't get anywhere near $13 million. Maybe $300,000, $200,000 for it. But $13 million was just out of the question. So I had to rule out the possibility that this thing was even a real thing. So apparently it's fake news. And that's why we haven't seen Shelly-Ann talk about it. We haven't seen Netflix talk about it. We haven't seen any credible news sources talk about it. There's been a lot of fake Instagram accounts and random blog pages and a bunch of random Twitter accounts with low quality pictures and low quality content without pretty much any credible sources behind anything they do, say, or post. So no, we would not be getting a Shelly-Ann FAKE docuseries on Netflix. But what we do have, something I did see people posted in the comments, yeah, we might not have Shelly-Ann on our screens, but you can go into the store and have Shelly-Ann on the Vienna sausages. Apparently there's a company called Grace, and they create Vienna sausages. And they took the American-made Vienna sausages and put Shelly-Ann FAKE's face on them, and they sponsored her. It's a great occurrence. I've seen a lot of uproar on TikTok about it because it's not the Jamaican ones. And yeah, the company is tripping with that, according to the people. I don't know. I don't eat Vienna sausages. Me personally, I think they taste like dog food. I think it is dog food while you eat meat out of a can. And I just think the whole thing is disgusting. And I think that, well, I've seen that a lot of people actually eat these for breakfast. What a way to start your morning. But Yeah, I see that this is like a really big thing, the Grace Vienna sausages. So we might not get the legendary Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce on the big screens, but you can have her in the grocery store on the Vienna sausages. And I think that this is much better than a Netflix show, because not everyone wants to purchase a Netflix subscription. Hell, not everyone even has a television. I think Netflix costs $14, $15 a month. Some people just don't have it. But what a person does have is 39 cents to go inside the grocery. And the good thing is, Shelly-Ann is on every can. So she's getting paid for her image and likeness from this company, which is a beautiful thing. And it's a very affordable product. So her being on this canned meat, and it also being a big thing down in Jamaica, I see that people down there actually eat canned meat and Vienna sausages and things like that for breakfast. And apparently Shelly-Ann has been on the can for like 10 years. People saying they grew up on these and they grew up seeing these and things like that. But for an athlete, I think that it's kind of strange to be sponsored by this type of company. You got to think about it. Vienna sausages. Yeah, I guess it's a sponsorship, but it's Shelly-Ann, man. She can get any type of sponsorship. But it's Vienna sausages. They aren't healthy food. It's canned meat. It's high in sodium, high in fat and cholesterol. Has a lot of additives. It's linked to a lot of potential health risks like cancers and heart disease. It offers a tad bit of protein, but the nutritional value is very low. So to see a high level and caliber athlete to be sponsored by such brand, I think it's kind of out of the ordinary. But I mean, to each his own. The money go where I go, and you gotta go where the money go. So I think that it's a W. And then also, like I said too, it's a notable brand out in Jamaica, and people know this brand, and people actually eat Vienna sausages and canned meat and things like that and out there. So I think that it was a pretty W sponsorship for the most part. But unfortunately, the premise of this video was here to talk about the Netflix deal, which is non-existent. A Netflix deal that Shelly-Ann is supposed to be a part of, in which she probably never even known she was supposed to be a part of. She probably seen these articles and things like that online just like the rest of us, and was wondering where the hell did this information come from. But I'm here to let y'all know that it's not real, and we just gotta, wait and see for like new things. And in the meantime, we can go get some Vienna sausages. If that's what y'all want to do, we can definitely go do that. So y'all let me know. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We going up. And also let me know what type of videos y'all want to see me make. Until next time, I'm out.
World champion of what?
World champion of what?
I can chop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm Noah Lies K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.